All right, welcome everyone to tonight's game here at Eastview Patriot Park. As you can see, coaches are out at the home plate, exchanging lineups, talking to the Blues. Just kind of want to go through the lineups here in a few minutes, but we'll go ahead and run through it real quick for Marble Falls. Their lineup includes Jocelyn Smith, left fielder, catcher Elisa Danino, center fielder Alexis Stonehouse, second base Kylie Roberts, shortstop Bree Kingsbury, designated player Sophia Biangini, right field Christy Sauer or Chastity Sauer,
for the Mustangs.
then Emma Casey, then Aiden Ortiz, then pitcher Camille Katamafalo. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to the public address announcer so I don't talk over him, but we'll go ahead and be right back.
Batting third, playing center field, number 8, Alexis Stonehouse. Batting fourth, playing second, number 27, Kylie Roberts. Batting fifth, playing shortstop, number 6, Bree Kingsbury. Batting sixth, the DP, number 11, Sophia Biagini. Batting seventh, playing right field, number 5, Chastity Sauer. Batting eighth, playing third, number 3, Emma Casey. Batting ninth, playing first, number 15, Aiden Ortiz. The flex, pitching tonight, number 17, Camille Catafomo. Tonight's subs, number 7, Cheyenne Blair, number 10, Jewel Bean, and number 12, Taya Rodriguez. The Mustangs are led by head coach Clarissa Cardenas, assisted by Robert Owens and Suzanne Schatz, and team managers Isa Bloom and Jocelyn Magana. And now your starting lineup for your Eastview Patriots. Leading off, playing center field, number 9, Ariana Vidales. Batting second, playing shortstop, number 16, Carrie Sanford. Batting third, playing catcher, number 1, Angel Rodriguez. Batting cleanup, playing right field, number 4, Kaylee Moses. Batting fifth, the pitcher, number 2, Emory Aguilar. Batting sixth, playing second, number 15, Kayla Naderhauser. Batting seventh, playing left field, number 11, Kaylee Wooton. Batting eighth, playing first, number 17, Kendall Sanford. And batting ninth, the DP, number 12, Izzy O'Dona. And the flex for tonight's game, playing third, number 10, Colby Trapp. Tonight's subs, number 5, Bella Wajardo. Number 6, Carolyn Bray. Number 18, Addison Cruz. And number 24, Gabby Cabrera. Eastview is led by head coach Terry Wright and assisted by Coach Roach, Coach Art Hernandez, and Coach Kyle Sanford. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as we honor America.
right, welcome everybody back here to Patriot Park tonight, where we actually have your Eastview Patriots playing host to the Marble Falls Mustangs. Let's go ahead and do the lineups. I already went through Marble Falls, but I also want to kind of mention their head coach. Their head coach is Clarissa Cardenas, assistants Robert Owens and Suzanne Schatz. For your Eastview Patriots, want to go ahead and go over the lineups here. We actually have Ariana Vidalis out in center field. We got right field, Kaylee Moses. Left field, you have Paley Wooton. At third, you have flex player Colby Trapp. At short, Carrie Sanford. At second base, Kayla Naderhauser. At first, you got Kendall Sanford. Behind the plate, we got Angel Rodriguez. And on the mound, southpaw Emory Aguilar. It's a really good night here at Eastview, a senior night. And through the course of the game, we'll talk a little bit about our seniors. As mentioned before in other games, we have 4 seniors, Gabby Cabrera, Carrie Sanford, Ariana Vidalis, and Caitlin Niederhauser. And we'll talk a little bit about, as we go through the game here, talk about our seniors and how special these young ladies are. But right now, what we're going to do is, it looks like we're about to get started here. We're going to have, for Marble Falls, they're going to have Jocelyn Smith, their left fielder, leading off, followed by Alyssa Danino, and then Alexa Stonehouse. So now let's play ball here.
Jocelyn Smith.
Our first pitch by Aguilar here, just high. As you can see here, it's kind of overcast today. The wind is just blowing to center field just slightly, not really as hard as you're normally used to here at Eastview. Eastview's decked out in white uniforms with blue and red trim. Patriots is actually spelled in blue with red trim. Really nice looking uniforms with blue and white leggings. Marble Falls, they actually have purple jerseys, purple leggings, and then black pants. And on their jerseys, Mustangs, I believe it's Mustangs, spelled out with gold and white trim. So first batter of the game walks here.
Now batting number 32, Alyssa Danino.
All right. Now batting number 32, Alyssa Danino. So as I'd mentioned, all 4 seniors are, 3 of the seniors are actually starting tonight. Of course, Gabby unfortunately had an injury a month or 2 ago that prevented her from finishing out the season. And but right now, as mentioned, we actually have Carrie Sanford out at short, Caitlin Niederhauser at second base, and Ariana Vidalis at center field. So fouled back there. So we got a 1-2 count here. And we only have 2. Counting tonight, we only have 2 district games left. We got, of course, tonight's game that we're playing now. And then pitch is actually hit up into right field to Moses. Moses ranges over to her right, makes the catch, throws it back in for out 1.
Now batting number 8, Alexis Stonehouse.
But we have tonight's game, and then we have Friday's game at Leander at 7 p.m. Ball's hit just to the right of first base. We have Alexa Stonehouse is actually the batter here. But after the game Friday, that actually concludes district play, and then it'll be determined who makes playoffs and who doesn't. We'll talk a little bit more about that tonight. Now, but to Aguilar, she comes up, throws it over to Naderhauser, who is covering second. So that's 2 outs there.
Now batting number 27, Kaylee Roberts.
So we got Kaylee Roberts coming up. 2 outs here. And a runner on second base. But in the district, it's just right now currently we have 4 teams that are actually tied for 4th place in that last playoff spot. So really going to be interesting over the next few days. We got 1 ball, 1 strike count here. Ball's just high. So a 2-1 count. If you look at the field, it's 205 down the left field line. Now ball hit the Sanford is short. She scoops it, throws it on to her sister at first base, and we got the 3rd out of the inning. So Marble Falls gets no runs on no hits. And we're going into the bottom of the 1st. Marble Falls 0, Eastview 0. All right, we're back here in the bottom of the 1st here. And we'll go around the defensive. We'll go around the defensive side of the ball for Marble Falls. They got Jocelyn Smith in left field, Alexa Stonehouse in center, Chastity Sauer in right field, Emma Casey at third, Bree Kingsbury at short, Kylie Roberts at second, Aiden Ortiz at first, Alyssa Danino behind the plate, and then they have Camille Calafamo. I apologize for the pronunciation, but she is their pitcher. And then for your Eastview Patriots, I want to kind of run down the lineup tonight. You have Ariana Vidales leading off, followed by Carrie Sanford, then Angel Rodriguez. And then bat 4th cleanup is Kaylee Moses. 5th is Emory Aguilar. Then we have Caitlin Naderhauser, Paley Wooton, Kendall Sanford, and then you have Izzy and Donna, who's the designated player batting, and the flex player is Colby Trapp. And currently tonight, your alternatives on the bench right now are Carolyn Bray, Addison Cruz, Gabby Cabrera, and Bella Guajardo. And we have coaches, Coach Carrie Wright, and then Coach Rowe, who's going to be on, I believe she's going to be on first base tonight, and then Coach Hernandez in the dugout, as well as volunteer coach, Coach Kyle Sanford. So with that being said, we got senior Vidales starting out tonight, leading off here.
Center fielder number 9, Ariana Vidales.
We mentioned before, it looks like Blue's holding up the play here. I think there was some, I don't know if ball got loose or somebody came out of the fence or what, but they waited. Okay, next first pitch, bunt by Vidalis, and she is on. So that was, as soon as she laid that down, I don't think they were ready for that one, but they were not going to get it.
The shortstop, number 16, Carrie Sanford.
Now we got senior Carrie Sanford coming up here. And first pitch, strike. And Vidalis goes down to second on a steal. So just like that, in 2 pitches, we already have Vidalis already down at second here. But Sanford is next pitch, bunt, and third base doesn't even charge on that one. So Sanford is on with the bunt there. So just like that, we got runners at first and third with nobody out. We're 3 pitches in, and we got runners at first and second with nobody out, or first and third with nobody out. I'd imagine Coach Wright's going to probably send Carrie right now. The pitch is a strike. As mentioned, Sanford goes down to second base on defensive indifference, which means that they've just let her take at second base. So we got 0-1 count to Rodriguez here. And she's going to bunt to first base. First baseman comes in, and she has a hard time handling it. She has a hard time handling that that bunt right there.
Kaylee Moses.
And so now Eastview's up 1-0 here. I think Coach from Marble Falls is going to speak with her team, because the first 3 batters have gotten hits on 3 bunts, and they've had a hard time defending that so far. So now we have Kaylee Moses coming up, clean up. We're 5 pitches in. We've already had 3 bunt hits and a run scored.
Stay level, kid.
Ball's just high. Next pitch, strike. So it looks like Coach Ross not going to bunt Kaylee. She's going to let her swing away. Looks like there's a gap in right center field there. And a check swing foul.
Come on, Kaylee.
So we got 1-2 count here. Fouled away.
Stay center.
So Catafalmo, she's pitched 9 pitches so far, 8 strikes and 1 ball. So she's definitely getting across the plate there. Pitch is actually hit to center field. Center fielder ranges over, makes the catch. We got Sanford tagging up at third and coming in, scoring a run. So RBI, sac fly for Moses. And your Eastview Patriots have a 2-0 lead here with 1 out.
Now batting the pitcher number 2, Emory Aguilar.
So Emory Aguilar coming up. Got ball 1 there. So Eastview starting out very well tonight. The ball's in the dirt, and Rodriguez takes third. So 2-0 count here for Aguilar, trying to help her cause here. Trying to get Rodriguez home from third, and then she hits it right to third base. Third base makes the catch for the second out of the inning. All right, now we got Naderhauser coming up, senior.
Now batting the second baseman number 15, Kayla Naderhauser.
Naderhauser, one of our seniors tonight as well. Naderhauser with a hit right up the middle. That's the way to get one of the last home games, because we're still fighting for the playoffs here, so we want to
Now batting number 11,
continue on here.
the left fielder, Kaylee Moses.
So we got a 3-0 lead here. Paley last time against Cedar Park really started getting her swing back here. And the pitch is actually hit in the air to first base. First base range is over, makes the catch. But now without Eastview getting 3 runs on 4 hits. 3 of those 4 were bunts. And leave 1 on base. And we're going to the top of the second with the Patriots up 3-0. We want to go ahead and mention our sponsors tonight. And so let me go ahead and clear this out for you. But our 2022 sponsors and advertisers, as I said, Eastview Patriots Softball would like to thank the following sponsors for supporting our 2022 teams. Our diamond sponsors include Austin Cabinets Direct, Mack Hike Ford and Lincoln. Golden Glove sponsor includes Control Panels USA Inc. The Silver Slugger sponsors include the Power of 14, Ideal Signs, and DBAT Georgetown. Our Patriot sponsors include Austin Telco, B-Wise Consulting, Colby's Nana, and Conchem Construction, as well as Pokey Joe's Smokehouse. Our other advertisers include Raw Electric and Gaddis Law Firm. For more information on any of our sponsors, please visit www.patriots-softball.com. So that was a good first inning there for the Patriots, going up 3-0 here in the first inning. So we're going to go to the second inning here, and it's going to, I guess Marble Falls has Kingsbury, Biagini, and Sauer up here in the top of the second. Really nice night tonight. It's, like I said, it's overcast, wind blowing just a little bit, but a really good temperature, about 70 degrees out here. The crowd is, Eastview's got a pretty good crowd because senior night on the Marble Falls side, a little light, but a lot of that has to do with,
Now batting number 6, Brady Kingsbury.
probably getting over here, because it takes about 45 minutes to an hour to get to from Marble Falls to Eastview, and it's an earlier game tonight, and that was due to Marble Falls doesn't have a JV, so there wasn't a JV game. First pitch off her hands, hit the bat. She swung pretty good to hit that off her close to her hands. I don't know if it hit her hands or if it's she didn't shake her hands or anything, so it must have just hit all bat. But like I say, we're winding down the season here. And we got a playoff spot that's on the line here, and we got a lot of teams actually going for it. Fouled away. So I just kind of want to do a little rundown here of the current district standings. Right now we have Leander standing atop the district at 12-0. Fouled away. Followed by Georgetown at 10-2. Then we have Rouse at 6-6. And then here's where the logjam comes into play. We got Eastview, Cedar Park, Liberty Hill, and Leander Glen all at 5-7. Fighting for that final playoff spot. Followed by Marble Falls, who's 0-12 on the year in district. So as you know, in district, you have four teams that actually make the playoffs. So right here we got ball 4 as a walk. So Marble Falls has a first runner on here, top of the second. Now number 11, designated hitter, Sophia Biagini. But as mentioned, the first top 4 teams make the playoffs, and in the 4th spot in our district, we have 4 teams here. So a lot's going to transpire here between the next few days, tonight and Friday. And then I guess after all the games on Friday, just see where the chips fall and then determine whether or not who makes the playoffs. And it looks ever increasingly likely that you're probably going to have some teams that are tied. So there's a possibility of some play-in games. But I won't know that until everything falls into place, on Friday. And again, our game on Friday is at 7 p.m. at Leander. Nice pitch for strike 3. Aguilar gets a strikeout there. So we got one.
5, Chastity Sauer.
Now we got Chastity Sauer coming up, and they still have one runner on here in the top of the second, 1 out. But needless to say, no matter what, Eastview has to get the win tonight. And then if there are playoff games in the district or play-in games, that would probably occur, I would imagine, sometime at the beginning of next week, possibly like Tuesday or so, because at the end of next week is when the actual UIL playoffs start. But if you have a play-in game, that's basically when the playoffs start. So there's a lot of good teams in this district. That's just a lot of good teams in this district, and it's a tough district. I mean, You know, it's just kind of comes down to how well you're playing on an individual night. You know, because at one point, you know, we played very well on Friday night at Cedar Park, but Cedar Park beat us here at Eastview. A swing and a miss, dropped their strike. And yeah, I think since so
Now batting number
Angel
3,
tried to
Kayla
throw the
Naderhauser.
runner out, so it was a stolen third base. But of course, the young lady swung and missed. So since there was somebody occupying first base, she basically couldn't go to first on that one. All right, Emma Casey up. Now we got a runner at second. So no balls, 2 strike count here. And swing and a miss for the third strikeout, or for the third out of the inning. And we're going to go to the bottom of the second. Marble Falls gets no runs, no hits, 1 left on base due to a walk. We're going to go to the bottom of the second with the Patriots up 3-0. All right, here. Welcome back. Welcome back to Patriot Park here.
Now batting the first baseman, number 17, Kendall Sanford.
We got Kendall Sanford, first baseman, freshman, coming up. Coming off a really good game against Cedar Park the other night. She hit the ball very hard, multiple times, had a couple doubles. And it had to be a very confidence boosting game there, because she was really just kind of just lining up those pitches and really hitting them hard. Right there, she hits one deep to left center field, and left fielder goes over and makes the catch. So it's 1 out here in the bottom of the second.
Now batting the DP, number 12, Izzy Adona.
All right, got Izzy Adana, another freshman coming up, and she's coming up hacking, and she hits it to center field. Center fielder, woo! That was a close one there, Stonehouse. She came in And then the ball started carrying on her, and she ended up making the catch. So that was a quick
Now
2
batting
outs
the center
there.
fielder, number 9, Ariana Vidales.
A quick 2 outs there, and to start the bottom of the second here, but Dallas got on last time with a bunt and scored a run. I would imagine if she lays another one down right here, then they're not going to be able to get her, just as long as she keeps it on the mat there. And she hits it hard down the left field line, and it's foul, probably about 6-7 feet. Coach has her swinging away here. I tell you, one of the things with Ari is that if she can somehow place that ball in the gap, don't put it past her going all the way around, because I've seen her do it before a couple times. Now, as mentioned, Ari's going to be playing at St. Edward's University next year. And so she's going to be playing against her teammates, Gabby Cabrera and Carrie Sanford, here at University of Texas Permian Basin, the same conference. So they'll get a chance to see each other, a couple times a year. But Ari, she's been a 4-year starter here. Shortstop comes up to make the throw, but Ari beats it by at least a step or so.
Now batting the shortstop, number 16, Carrie Sanford.
How much money you got left? How much money you got left?
We got Carrie Sanford up. She got on last time as well and scored a run. She got on with a bunt, single, but Carrie, like I mentioned, is going to University of Texas Permian Basin now. First pitch for Dallas. I think she beat the Marble Falls players to second base there. Our public address announcers have some fun tonight, so that was awesome. But like I was saying, I think she actually beat the Marble Falls players down to the back. Pitch foul back. We want to go ahead and thank everybody also for joining SHN Sports tonight and throughout the district contest here this year. We appreciate everybody watching, and can't say thank you enough for your support. Next pitch actually hits a line drive right back to the shortstop. Hit the ball on the screws, but it just happened to go right to the shortstop, Kingsbury. And so the Patriots get one hit. No runs on one hit, one left on base. We're going to go to the top of the third. Patriots up 3-0. All right, we're back here at Patriot Park, top of the third, where you have Eastview up on Marble Falls Mustangs 3-0.
Now batting number
Now
15,
we got,
Aiden Ortiz.
Aiden Ortiz is coming up for Marble Falls, and then they're going to be back up to the top of the lineup here. There you go, a little zip there on that fastball. Pitch is up and away there. That's 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, we're getting into that season here where, of course, getting towards the end of April, and we're about a month away from school ending, about a month to six weeks away. Got 2 balls, 1 strike. Lots going on here. You know, when you have a kid that's senior in high school, always seems like if they play athletics, they got other activities. You know, they got, you know, just your normal end of year stuff, and it's even multiplies when you're a senior. And so this last month always seems to, you know, really kind of go by fast. And the pitch swung on, fouled away. So still we got 2-2 count here. Ball's down and in. We got a full count. Pitch has actually hit the trap at third, snags it, throws it over to Sanford, and gets her out by about 3 steps. So first out here at the top of the
Now
third.
batting number 9, Jocelyn Smith.
So Jocelyn Smith is coming back up for got a strike here. Pitch has actually hit the Sanford at first. We got second out of the inning here.
Now batting number 32, Alyssa Danino.
The pitch is actually hit pretty deep out center field, and the Dallas runs it down, gets the out. So we're going in the bottom of the third with the Patriots up 3-0. All right, so we're going to the bottom of the third here. Your Patriots up 3-0.
Now batting the catcher, number 1, Angel Rodriguez.
Got Angel Rodriguez coming up. Last time she got on with a bunt hit, scored one of the runs. Our first pitch strike here. And lines at the left field, base hit. Nice smooth swing there by Rodriguez.
Now batting the right fielder, number 4, Kaylee Moses.
We got Kaylee Moses coming up here. Last time she had a sac fly and got an RBI. Knocked in that, trying to think if she knocked in that, I think she knocked in that, the second run that Eastview scored. The next pitch actually hit and dumps right over second baseman's head, and then they're sending Rodriguez all the way to third. And now, just like that, we got runners at first and third with nobody out there.
Now batting the pitcher, number 2, Emory Aguilar.
So we got Emory Aguilar coming up here. Last time Emory hit it right, soft line drive back to the third baseman. First pitch, they're going ahead and sending Moses there. So we got runners at first and our third and second with nobody out. Well, Aguilar is quickly up 2-0 in the count here. Really looking to drive something. If she can get a good swing on it, get a base hit, she can get 2 runs in. Ball's inside. So 3-0 count. I assume coach is probably going to be giving Emory the green light here if she gets something, finds something she wants to hit. Center field is playing pretty deep, so is right field. Left field is actually playing kind of middle depth. So we got strike one there. We got Naderhauser on deck. Last time she got base hit. So she's itching to get up there and take some more cuts. Ball 4. So bases loaded. So bases loaded, nobody out here in the bottom of the third.
Now batting the second baseman, number 15, Kayla Naderhauser.
Like I said last time, Kayla Naderhauser, she's a senior, one of our seniors this year, and she is a 4-year member of the Eastview softball program and an exceptional student. She's also in the top 10% of her class. And after she graduates, she's going to go to the Gemini School of Visual Arts, which is a 4-year accredited school that only accepts 16 total students every year. So we got some very talented young ladies here, including Caitlin. And so it was kind of amazing, like during the looks like they're making some, I don't know what kind of changes we're making here, but trying to look at here, but kind of going back to Caitlin here, during the
now playing left field, number 12, Taya Rodriguez.
Okay, Taya Rodriguez is playing left field now for Marble Falls. But Caitlin, during the during the introductions, before the player introductions, when they were doing the senior talking about the senior, she's made all A's her entire high school career except for only one B, and that's outstanding. She has earned 3 visual arts scholastic event medals for her illustrations, and like I said, top 10% of her class and 4.0 GPA. So we wish Caitlin nothing but the best. For her future, and really see. I mean, she's got a bright future ahead of her. So, so do all
Now
4
catching
seniors
number 9,
here. But
Jocelyn Smith.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a break here, since we're making some changes. We've got a new catcher in the game as well, Jocelyn Smith, who was the left fielder. So, be right back. I've got Naderhauser up here again. We got ball 1. The bases loaded, just kind of recap here. Bottom of the 3rd, 3-0 Patriots, and bases loaded with nobody out. And base hit up the middle again for Naderhauser. She's on fire tonight. Gets 2 runs, scores. Rodriguez and Moses score. And Naderhauser is 2 for 2 with 3 RBIs on the night.
Now batting the left fielder, number 11, Kaylee Moses.
So now we have Kaylee Wooton, who popped up to first base last time, coming up here. And Aguilar, a base hit to left field for Wooton. So just like that, we get another run. And Naderhauser moves over to second base. So we got a 6-0 game here.
Now batting the first baseman, number 17, Kayla Sanford.
Last time, Sanford hit it pretty well out the left field, but got out. Over the last couple of games, really has some really nice swings. So again, 6-0. Your Patriots are up on the Mustangs. Wooton at first base, Naderhauser at second, and we got Kendall Sanford up at the plate, swing and a miss. But also want to mention too, a ball just wide. Smith does a pretty good job of keeping that from getting past her. I also want to mention Gabby Cabrera. I know, unfortunately, her season was cut short due to injury, but she's going to go play for University of Texas at Permian Basin. She's also a 4-year varsity member, and I tell you, she's a force to be reckoned with. She has played multiple positions, you know, in her high school career, very versatile. And I know I have a daughter who used to play at Eastview, and when she was playing, Gabby was outfielder. Now, this year she was infielder, so she can pretty much play about anywhere you put her. A great athlete. So we got a full count here on Sanford. But and next pitch, ball 4. We got bases loaded again. So we got Izzy Andana. Last time swung 1 pitch flat out to center field.
Now batting the DP,
But
number 12,
Gabby's also,
Izzy Andana.
she's also earned multiple all-district softball as well as all-district academic awards. So the future is looking very bright for Gabby as well. I mean, we got some very talented young ladies here on this team and have some definitely bright futures. We wish Gabby nothing but the best. To have two Eastview Patriots out there at University of Texas Permian Basin is pretty awesome. 1 ball, 1 strike. I tell you, and Donna, when she gets up, she takes a hack. She doesn't. I tell you, she gets up there and she's aggressive. So base hit for Ndana, and there we go. We got a 2-run hit there, base hit. And so no out still here, and we got an 8-0 lead.
Now batting the center fielder, number 9, Ariana Vidalis.
Ariana so far is 2 for 2 on the night with 2 singles. Looks like Marble Falls coach is going to maybe make some changes here. Looks like we got Casey, I believe, as a catcher. And it looks like, or excuse me, not as catcher, but as pitcher. I'm not sure who's the catcher just yet. I think we'll come right back here and we'll
now pitching number 3, Emma Casey.
We'll go ahead and situate, tell you basically all the changes that Mar Falls is making. But right now, Eastview up 8-0 here in the bottom of the 3rd. Be right
now
back.
catching number 7.
All right, we're just coming back here. Marble Falls put Casey on the mound, and behind the plate they got Cheyenne Blair. And then in left field, Jocelyn Smith moves back from catching to left field. Now we got Ariana Vidalis up. So as I mentioned, she's 2 for 2 on the night. Just want to say Ari's another 4-year starter. She has just dominated on the field, and she was earned the first team all-district newcomer for her freshman year, as well as multiple other all-district athletic and academic awards. Most recently, Ari became Eastview's all-time leader in career stolen bases and also in the top 3 in on-base percentage, career batting average, runs scored, and career fielding percentage. And so, as mentioned, she's going to be playing for St. Edward's University next year. So we got a 2-2 count here. But, just like Caitlin, Carrie, Gabby, really you know, the sky's the limit for these 4 young ladies. Got bases loaded here. And the pitch has actually hit the second base. And Robert scoops it and throws over to first base, and it advances the runners.
Now batting the shortstop, number 16, Carrie Sanford.
As Kendall Sanford and Donna both move up to second and third respectively. Now we got Carrie Sanford, who's 1 for 2 on the night. She's also another 4-year varsity member who has earned multiple all-district softball awards as first team all-academic her junior year. And hits it to shortstop. Shortstop throws it, and they call her out at first base, but it actually gets in. Her sister comes in from third base, so we got us a 9-0 lead here. So it looks like we have Addison Cruz.
Now batting number 18, Addison Cruz.
So we got Addison Cruz who's coming in right now, batting, pinch hitting for Angel Rodriguez. But also just want to mention about Carrie too, as she's played multiple positions for 4 years and on the top 3 for all time stolen bases, on base percentage, and run scores for Eastview here. Again, that was for Carrie Sanford. That was a quick at bat, so I wasn't able to get it all in here. She is, like I said, going to University of Texas Permian Basin and plans on majoring in education and pursuing a career in teaching and coaching. Pitch is hit to third, throws over to first, bad throw. And so Indana actually scores, and Cruz gets all the way to third on there, and she runs over third base, and so we got a 10-0 game here.
Now batting the right fielder, number 4, Kaylee Moses.
So we got Kaylee Moses up, and she's 1 for 1 tonight. She got a single last time and got a sac fly RBI. She got a sac fly RBI the first at bat, so she's 1 for 1 with an RBI. And next pitch, base hit to left or right field, and Cruz scores, and that makes it 11-0 game.
Now batting the pitcher, number 2, Emory Aguilar.
So that's the second RBI for Moses tonight. Now we got Emory Aguilar, 0 for 1 on the night. Lined out the first at bat and then walked last time. So 11-0. 11-0 game here in the bottom of the third inning. First pitch, Moses going down. Of course, she gets in down the second, standing up. So 1 ball, no strike count here. Pitches, just foul, probably just about 2 or 3 inches foul down the first base line. So 1 ball, 1 strike. So right now, Patriots doing what they need to do tonight, and that's to get the W. So we're on track to do that, and just got to keep pushing until the game's over with. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch is hit down the left field line, and it is foul. I bet you she's hit 2 foul balls this at bat, probably a total of 8 inches. Can separate that from being fair balls. So, wow. That one, the first one missed probably by 2 or 3 inches, and that one probably missed about 3 or 4 inches down the left field line. It was close. Next pitch, base hit, right field, and they're going to send Moses. Moses coming around, and Aguilar scores. Or excuse me, Moses scores, Aguilar knocks her in, and we got a 12-0 lead here.
Now batting the second baseman, number 15, Kayla Naderhauser.
So Naderhauser 2 for 2 on the night with 3 RBIs already. One ball, no strike. And ball gets away from the catcher, and Aguilar goes ahead and goes down to second base there. Next pitch, Naderhauser hits it short, throw over to first base, and gets the third out of the inning, but not without the Patriots tacking on an extra 9 runs that inning. So we're talking about 12-0 game here going into the top of the 4th. And so Patriots doing their job here tonight, taking care of business. And so we want to go ahead and talk a little bit about our sponsors and our advertisers tonight. Our sponsors, I'd like to thank them. Our advertisers include Raw Electric and Gaddis Law Firm. Our Patriot sponsors include Pokey Joe's Smokehouse, Conchem Construction, Colby's Nana, B-Wise Consulting, and Austin Telco. Our Silver Slugger sponsors include DBAT Georgetown, Ideal Science, and the Power 4 team. Our Golden Glove sponsor includes Control Panels USA Inc. And then our Diamond sponsors include Mac Ike Ford and Lincoln and Austin Cabinets Direct. Sorry about all the noise. I'll turn that off a little bit. But we'd like to thank all of our sponsors and advertisers this year for everything that they do. If you want to learn more information about our sponsors, please visit www.patriots-softball.com. And again, I just want to say thank you for all the sponsors do and supporting the teams here and the young ladies. And so we're here
now batting number 8,
at the
Alexis
top of the
Stonehouse.
4th inning here, and we got Alexis Stonehouse up. Last time she tried to bunt and got thrown out. So right now, the line reads Marble Falls, no runs, no hits, 1 error, and 2 left on base. And Eastview's line is 12 runs on 12 hits, no errors, and 3 left on base. So Aguilar is really kind of pumping in the fastballs there. You can hear that mitt just pop. Really getting a little giddy up in it. And so see if she goes right after her. Oh, and changes speeds. Nice pitch. I think Stonehouse a little frustrated. She just left
Now
it right
batting
at the
number
plate
27, Kaylee Roberts.
there. That was a pretty nasty pitch right there. All right, now we got Kylie Roberts up. She's 0 for 1 with a ground out tonight to Colby Trap. I'm sorry. Looking at something else here. One ball, no strikes. Looks like us, I believe Blue called a ball on that pitch there. But I tell you, this year, we got some really great seniors, but we also, we're kind of a loaded team in juniors. So we got a good chunk of our team coming back next year. And we've also had quite a few freshmen get a chance to really get some good experience this year. And that's only going to help Coach Wright and team next year to have some experience. And, next year we're going to be changing districts. So it's going to be a little bit different. The ball's hit pretty hard to center, but Dallas goes back and makes an over-the-shoulder catch there. And that ball was taken for a good ride. Probably caught it about 5 feet in front of the warning track, but you got to understand the fence out there in center field is like 230. So that was a.
Now batting number 6, Bree Kingsbury.
So Roberts actually gave it a ride, but Dallas kind of made a good catch over the shoulder out there. So as we mentioned earlier, I mean, she's a very good defensive center fielder. With the speed that she has, she really can cover a lot of ground. Now we got, looks like we got Kingsbury up right now, and she's 0 for 0 tonight. She actually got a walk the first time. Pitches away. And a swing and a miss, nice pitch. Kind of ball was kind of moving down. So 1 ball, 2 strike count. So like I said, the only base runners that Marble Falls has had tonight is the 2 walks that Aguilar's given up. And ball's hit Sanford, and she makes a wide throw, and it gets away. And so now Kingsbury's on.
Now batting number 11, Sophia Biagini.
Now Sophia Biagini was caught with a strikeout last time, caught looking. Ball's fouled away to the right side. And coming back up, kind of starting the bottom of the 4th, we actually have Paley Wooten. Wooten is actually going to be leading off the inning. Followed by Kendall Sanford and then Izzy and Donna. Got an 0-2 count here. Aguilar's quickly up. And nice pitch on the outside part of the plate. Swing and a miss. And that's 3rd out of the inning. We're going to the bottom of the 4th. Marble Falls had no runs on no hits and 1 left on base. We're going to the bottom of the 4th. Eastview 12, Marble Falls 0.
Now batting number 6, Carolyn Bray.
All right, now we got, looks like we got a pinch hitter here. We got Bray coming in for Wuton. Wuton actually was 1 for 2 today, so had a good game. And but she's getting pinch hit for by Bray. Looks like we also have maybe Bella Guajardo is on deck. Looks like she might be batting for Kendall Sanford as well coming up. So I think Coach is trying to get everybody in the game here. So 3-0 count on Bray. So right now I think, especially probably if you came off the bench and you just go getting a bat, I don't know if you want to just take this or, right? You're going to take it anyway because that was ball 4. So Bray on 4 pitches gets on base. So we have Bella Guajardo coming up in place of Kendall Sanford.
Now batting number 5, Bella Guajardo.
And Bella, over the last month, she has really been just tearing the cover off the ball. Had a great night the other night at Cedar Park. Been swinging about really well. One of the better hitters over the last month or so on the team. So Casey right now is kind of struggling and has thrown 6 straight balls here to lead off the inning. Swing and a miss. Looks like she was really trying to get down on that ball and try to give us some lift there. I think she sees that gap in right center field, trying to hit that. A 2-2 count. Bottom of 4th, Eastview up 12-0. Carolyn Bray on first base, no outs. Ball's in the dirt, and Bray decides to go. And she gets thrown out. She kind of hesitated. She got off the bag. She saw saw Blair behind the plate drop the ball, and she kind of got a late jump there, and Blair threw it down to Kingsbury, and they tagged her out, caught stealing there.
Now batting the DP, number 12, Izzy Adona.
So we got 1 out here. So Izzy and Donna is 1 for 2 on the night, got an RBI. And pitch is actually hit down the third base line. Third baseman grabs it and gets Donna out just by a hair at first base there. So we got 2 outs here.
Now batting the center fielder, number 9, Ariana Vidal.
And on that play, Guajardo goes down to second base. And the pitch just smoked the first base. And that ball was smoked to first base. She was kind of going to first, and that ball's kind of hit to her right. It's kind of tough, but it just kind of ricocheted off her glove. I'd have to probably
now
give that one a hit there.
Number 16, Carrie Sanford.
How much money you got alive? How much money you got alive? How many?
right, so Ariana runs on the first pitch. As Sanford says up 1 for 3 on the night. Ball 3. So 3-0 count. Vidala's at second. 1 run in here. And your Patriots up 13-0 here in the bottom of the 4th. That's ball 4. And Vidala's goes ahead and takes third. But she steals third base there. All right, so now we got Rodriguez is
Now batting the catcher, number 1, Angel Rodriguez.
Rodriguez is back in the game. Last time Addison Cruz I pinched hit for. So Angel is 2 for 2 on the night with a bunt and a single. Okay, first one, Sanford comes in, and not Sanford, I apologize, but Dallas comes in on a wild pitch, and then Sanford moves up to second base. So we got 2 balls, no strikes here. Got a 14-0 game. Three-0 count. I believe with the run roll, I think if Eastview gets 1 more run, I think that's the ball game. Oh, and Rodriguez gets hit top of the head with a pitch.
Now batting the left fielder, number 4, Kaylee Moses.
Now we got Kaylee Moses coming up. She is 2 for 2 on the night. Got a couple RBIs, a couple singles, and a sac fly. So runners at first and second here. Swing and a miss, and the ball gets away from the catcher. And so we got runners at second and third. Runners at second and third here. So I think 1 more run here gets you in now. The ball's actually hit. Can she beat her back to first? And she should be safe. Both players went. So that's 15-0. I believe that's ball game. Right there, Moses hits the ball. The first baseman moves over to try to catch it as well as the second baseman, and she just couldn't get back to first base in time. And so that scores the last run of the game here. And it is 15-0 win by Eastview. And so we're going to go ahead and we'll break it here, and we'll be back in about 60 seconds. But Eastview's up, wins the game 15-0 here in 4 innings. And so we'll be right back to wrap it up and talk about the upcoming games. All right, welcome back to Eastview Park here tonight, where your Patriots, in a must-win game, win 15-0 here on senior night, and just kind of run through a few numbers here, kind of like the final total. I'm showing that Marble Falls had no runs on no hits. Yes, Aguilar no hit them, but they had one error and they left 3 on base. Eastview had 15 runs on 14 hits with 1 error and left 5 on base. And like I said, I believe everybody got a chance to really play tonight and did what we're supposed to do. And so now we are going to end up playing Leander on Friday night. And then, like I said, after that game Friday night, we'll see where the chips fall and how it plays out and whether or not Eastview has a chance to make the playoffs, or are they going to be in a play-in game, which, of course, a play-in game is a playoff game. So this should be very interesting here. But I just want to say thanks for everybody watching tonight. But, again, the Patriots, just kind of running through some of the numbers here. We had 14 hits on the night. Looks like all of our seniors that were playing got hits tonight and sending out their last. Well, it may or may not be their last home game here. It all depends on the playoff picture. But did a great job. And Aguilar, Aguilar pitched 4 innings, had 5 strikeouts, and gave up no earned runs. And as I mentioned, she had 2 walks. And Marble Falls had 2 ladies that got on base due to walks, and then had 1 got on base due to an error. And other than that, I mean, pretty much it was all Eastview tonight. And I want to say just thank you again for everybody joining. And we can't wait to see what Friday holds and what's going to happen with the playoff picture. But until then, we'll see you on 7 o'clock Friday night at Leander. Everybody take care. Have a good evening.